is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for Venom, issue 42, the last issue of Venom for this ongoing series that's been going on for like 3 years now. I think, right? Yeah, it's about 3 years now. So before I start talking about Venom, do want to give you guys a little update. Of course, I have Comic Uno episode 19, and there are six exclusive comics for that show, and that's the show where I review all the comics I read this week in one show. And the exclusive comics are Superior Carnage issue 4, Green Team issue 5, Pretty Deadly issue 1, which was an Image digital comic I got, Teen Titans issue 24, Red Lanterns issue 24, and Daredevil issue 32. Yeah, so if you want to go check those all out, go to Comic Uno episode 19, which will be annotated. But let's talk about Venom issue 42. I like this cover. I'm not loving this part just because it's this devil story that when I jumped into the Venom series, I started with this devil story. So I've heard from my friends on DarkAvengerINC, you know, Mike, even Mark, he's like, yeah, the devil story is not so great. And I was like, alright, well, I'll read it anyway since it's starting to end. And I picked it up, I think, right before I found out it ended. So I'm picking it up, and I want to learn more about this, whatever her name is. It's not Mayhem, but Maniac character. Because I'm like, oh, cool, Flash has a sidekick. But let's see if it ends right. Let's just see if the series does end right. But cool cover. I do like the art for the series, even though it's very dark, but it fits for Venom. So again, this is the last issue of Venom. Let's see if it did well. Let's see what's going on in the story. Alright, so in this issue we get to see, you know, Maniac and Flash, they have a last battle with the devil, who wants to get the mark from Maniac, and then Flash just wants to figure out a way to Maniac not to have this mark. But the devil that, I guess, the actual good/evil devil who's on the side of Flash and Maniac is like, alright, I want Maniac to have this symbol, so I'll help you guys fight. And she's not the one who actually has the symbol, but the symbiote does. So I was a little confused by that, but whatever. They have a big fight in the end. That's it. She still has this, I guess, the mark of the devil, and that's it. And Flash realizes, like, oh, I'm not, my father was never good to me, I'm an alcoholic, but I still gotta protect this girl, so that's what I'm gonna do. And that's it. I didn't like this issue. I gotta say, most of the issue, I didn't read the Devil Story arc before this. You know, I've heard of it, the Mark of the Devil Story arc from Venom, and it wasn't good. And this issue just failed. It just did. I'm reading it, I just was not interested. And this villain, I think, really brought this issue down. And something with the last issue, you always want that really sappy ending sometimes. You know, you don't like sappy endings for a story arc. I'm like, that's kind of stupid. But for that last issue, you want a sappy ending. And you get it for like a page, but it wasn't sappy enough. It's just like, oh, I gotta protect Mayhem. Or I keep saying Mayhem. Maniac. And they really fight these demons and nothing gets accomplished. She still has this mark of the Venom, and why doesn't she just let go of the symbiote? I don't know. That's a whole nother question. And, you know, I am looking forward to Flash in the Superior Spider-Man story arc, which I think actually starts next week. I'm just going to make sure if they say that here. No, in issue 22 it starts, so it starts probably next month or so. So I'm kind of excited for that, and I don't really know what's going to happen with Flash, but I think with the last issue I kind of expected Flash not to have his Venom powers. I don't know why I expected that, but I was expecting like a little tidbit of him ending his legacy. But there was no tidbit. It really just felt like an end of a story arc. It just was very unsatisfying, and it was the end of a really bad story arc. You know, I really wanted to like Maniac. Didn't really like her character. There's nothing likable about her in the whole issues that she's been here. The only thing I really liked was that last page, and it wasn't even that great. So I gotta give this 2 stars. The art was okay for this series. Honestly, it was just really disappointing. So I do give this 2 stars. I say don't pick it up. Even if it's not really a last, it doesn't feel like a last issue anyways. Like, you could read this and you would think there's an issue 43, except that there's no showing of a cover and you can read this portion. But if you just read the story and that's it, you'd be like, oh, it's like, oh, that's it? Okay, can't wait for the next story arc. Can't wait to see a better story arc. But yeah, I give this 2 stars. I think you should skip it. I just didn't like it. But I hope you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno, and guys, don't forget to follow me on Twitter for Comic Uno and the Red Situations. And don't forget to like my Facebook page, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.